let me first explain the nature of the gateway in the home. The gateway, as you all know, is a focal point in the home that is carrying the traffic to and from the home. With the very singular nature of this gateway, it provides the ideal point in the home for service providers and the end users to use that as a gateway for AI management in the home. In addition to that, the AI gateways that we are going to be putting on our roadmap have the capabilities in the NPUs as well as the CPVU capabilities that can help in having an edge AI at home. We can divide the use cases and applications for edge AI into two main buckets. The first bucket is focused more on the OpEx saving for the operators. The second bucket of applications are more focused towards the end user experience. Let's dive deeper into the first bucket. Because of the focal nature of the gateway in the home with the NPU capabilities, it can do a very good job in analyzing the streams destined to and from the gateway and help operators using the inference models to predict and avoid any help desk calls or costly truck rolls and manage their networks and CPE in a much more efficient way than they would be without the help of the AI. The second bucket of the user experience is more focused on security, privacy, and enhanced user experience. This can be enabled with a smartphone app which is used on the gateway, and that can help manage all the AI endpoints in the home like smartphones, smart PCs, IoT devices, and multimodal set-top boxes. The gateway can provide the user the capability to monitor and manage all the AI endpoints in the home. Edge AI is a critical piece of the puzzle, but it's not sufficient in itself. The reason being that the edge AI has a limited amount of CPU as well as memory and NPU, while the cloud has an enormous capabilities of processing power. But the balance to be had is the cloud AI uses a lot of power and is not very efficient as far as the accessibility to the AI capabilities which are needed only on the edge. And in that regard, the edge AI is sufficient to have some applications addressed locally in the home that does not need a cloud AI. Now, we have seen use cases where the edge AI is tiered on top with cloud AI of a service provider, especially for the services that the service provider has full control over, like streaming video and other content, which they do not have to go to the public AI cloud. And if you layer it up with edge AI, the service provider AI cloud, and then the general availability AI cloud where you have models like ChatGPT and other AI models running. So we see use cases depending on, again, the need of the accessibility of information. It can go from edge AI to operator AI to cloud AI. So Vantiva is promoting our next generation gateways that have the NPU, the neural processing unit capabilities in the gateways, in addition to the CPUs that are needed to have the packet processing that is needed to offer a reliable broadband service. These NPU capable gateways have different level of TOPS that are needed to offer the services both for the end user as well as an efficient network management. We are working very closely with multiple SoC vendors and operators to define these AI use cases. And in some cases, we are working closely even to define the models, the large language models or the small language models that will be adapted for use cases in the home, not only as an end device, but also as a network piece of equipment at the home.